2012, another Thumb Pump 300. Here we go. We've been up to the property a couple of times already. The local boys have been doing a heap of work. There's Barney, come over from Victoria to give us a hand, as he always does. Ernie, the poor mangy mutt that belongs to Tom Watson, the local property owner, trying to cool down. It had to be 42 degrees out there in the heat when we were working. Barney's new Outlander 1000, probably have to be the first one into the country. All the permapine posts we took up thanks to Andreas. Thanks again, mate, for supplying those to us. And there's Pete Wilhelms from thumbpump.com and Scooter from Scooter Around and Chuckles. Just getting all those posts all prepped so we can use them to extend the pit area. And there's young Mikey in the background going for a mad dash. Probably shouldn't have Scooter, a Polaris dealer, riding a Can-Am on video, should we? Sorry about that, Scoot. Bees, biggest issue for the weekend when we're up there. There are plenty of bees up there, but that's okay. We've been up and sorted all that out. Dean McMillan did a fantastic job with his Dingo. He brought that up for the weekend and he pretty much didn't stop apart from to go for a quick lap of the track once. Young Froggy there giving him a bit of a hand. We would have had to put 50 posts in. We'll be wiring all of those up this weekend. The whole pit area is so much bigger now. Tom's been in with the land plane and leveled it all out. All that end section where Polaris were last year, you can see it's all flat and it's all been topped with clay out of the mud pit that we've dug. Those posts now go all the way around till the track enters the scrub. So it's a much bigger pit area and it's all nice and flat and level now. We're hoping to put some lights around there later on. This is the other side. You can see the pit lane has been extended all the way down to the border track now because of the mud racing pit. So pit lane itself is much longer and there's the entrance there to pit lane, it's a new entrance. So those big posts, they've been chopped down to the normal level now, but you'll come along the border track. Look how close. That's the Victorian border right there, the trees. So we're pretty much right on the border track now. And that's the entrance. You come through that area. This will all be slashed by the time you get there. And that's the main pit area. You can see all the street lights are all back up. All the speakers and everything are all back up. And that's your campground there, right along pit lane. All these trees Tom's planted. He's planted hundreds of trees, all in nice big long rows. I'm pretty sure they're gums of some description. In about 10 years' time, when we're getting 500 quad riders to this event, they'll be nice and shady. You can see there we put the posts in as well and all those tyres. That just shows you the rows where the trees are. We don't want to run them over. See the nice even long rows. So when you get there, it'll make a hell of a lot more sense. And that's a campground. Again, all covered in clay now, so you won't get bogged. Now, when you come down off of the lap scoring hut, you can go left or right. You've got a choice now. If you go right, which is the new way, this bypasses the pits completely. Still walking pace only. And Tom's gone along with the local boys and put all of these white posts in, the old highway hardwood posts, all freshly painted with the reflectors on them, the red on the left and white on the right, I think it is. But as you can see, that sort of bypasses that whole pit area, so you don't have to go right through the pit lane. That'll be nice and clearly marked by the time a few quads go over it. There we go, that's where it just sweeps around to the left and goes back up into the scrub. Now if you choose to go left, which is the way you normally would have gone, you go around to pit lane so you can refuel, get a drink, do all the things you got to do, swap over riders if you're in teams. I just added that little bit of footage in there so you could see that the tyre wall on the right was done. This is where you would normally turn right. You can see the old track there. That was the end of the pits and the start of pit lane, but now we continue past the big Thumb Pump sign all the way down to the border track before we turn right. Check out that tyre wall. Tom's got about 3 semi-loads of truck tyres in. So that's a nice solid tyre wall where all the spectators are going to be. And that's the border track, so you can see just how close the track runs to the border track now. Obviously that whole property is Tom's property, even including the border track, right at the fence, so we can go as close as we like. And there's the infamous mud pit. It's got to be dug about that depth again. So we won't be running it this year, but hopefully by Christmas time we'll have some sponsors. Anyone out there? So we can get some 5.5 kilometres of pipe and the bore pump to be able to fill the thing. So that's the turnaround area for the mud pit. Okay, there's a new gate we've put in opposite the lap scoring hut, which will be open during the when racing's not happening. There's a tyre wall that goes up over the top of the hill where the spectators quite often hang out. That's the Hahn Super Dry Hill. Thanks to Hahn Super Dry for that one. So that's the rider's view of that hill. So nice big thick tyre wall there now. And then down the bottom of that hill, where you come out of the scrub and shoot back towards the pits, there's another big truck wall there as well. It's another good spot for spectators. Okay, the lights are all in, the speakers are all in. Like I said, we've got a few more to go up this weekend. I don't know whether we're going to have a chance to put them up or not. We'll see how we go. And here's Chuckle's famous tribute to the Hills Hoist. It's actually to stop people climbing our UHF tower, but I think it's going to work. And thank you very much to all the guys who came and gave us a hand. Dino, Chuckles, Barney, Petey, Scooter, and of course the locals, Tom, Froggy and Lloydie, who came and gave us a hand as well. We're going up again this weekend to battle the 42-degree heat. If anyone wants to lose a few kilos by sweating it out, give me a call. You're more than welcome to come on.